Hi everyone, welcome back. Uh, Today we are going to discuss about transfer order, second session, like a few other topic about transfer order. In the last session, we have created a site warehouse and one transfer order we have created. And let's start with other things. So means partial shipment, those type of things. So let me take new warehouse 2 warehouse 3. Sorry, I'm in India localization. So I'll use transfer order. This is India localization. So next topic I am going to discuss about stock transfer for India localization. This topic I'll discuss today only. So before that, continuation with last session, we have discussed about transfer order. Now few other features on the transfer order we are going to discuss about it. So two quantity I am giving here. See, two quantity, and ship now is I am giving one quantity. Let's save it. So I'm ordering two quantity, but ship now. I can ship in number of quantity whatever we order. Say for example, if there is some transport load issue, that particular transport vehicle don't have space, enough space to send this, and we have sending only one quantity. In the next shipment we are going to send another quantity. Then in such cases we can use this shipment. Otherwise we don't have that two quantity availability currently, and one quantity is available. We are sending one quantity now, and maybe next quantity will, whenever we receive, will send that quantity through another shipment. So generate picking list. So I taken ship now quantity here. Okay, shipping is done. Picking list registration. Sorry. Uh, so first is picking list is done. Picking list registration. With that picking list registration, warehouse worker went and picked the products and given this uh, picking list. That picking list will register in the system how much product picked by the warehouse. In this case we have picked only one quantity instead of two quantities. So if you want to change the status of your transfer order, go to function, start picking route. You can mention it. That means your picking route has been started. Started status. So once everything is okay, you can click update all, so that uh, picking list registration will be completed, status handling status will be completed. Transfer order shipment reference, okay, this is the reference number. Then ship transfer order. So ship now, so picked quantity I am selecting now. Picked quantity is one, so one it came, and let's ship. See here, ship remaining one, ship quantity one. Okay. So in this case, we have ordered two quantity, but shipment is done for only one quantity. Warehouse three required two quantity, but from warehouse two we have transfer order is created for two quantity, but we have transferred one quantity to the warehouse 3 as of now. Then later on warehouse 2 came with a reply that they don't want other quantity, please cancel that quantity. So before that shipment is done, and on the warehouse 3 side, when they want to receive that transfer order, go to receipts. So shipment, you can select which shipment has been received. Warehouse 3 is receiving this product. Shipment is in warehouse 2 and warehouse 3 received this product. So first one quantity everything is done. Okay, one quantity all okay, and we have one more quantity that warehouse 3 told that we need to cancel that at extra quantity. So at that time, delivery reminder, click on delivery reminder, ship remaining, cancel quantity. So done. Okay. This is the one scenario that I want to show to everyone, and let's create one more scenario where reservation will be used. So I'm selecting warehouse 2 and warehouse 3. So it is not a so actually it is coming stock transfer and cost price, because I defaulted these types in the parameter level. So I'll show that when I'm discussing about stock transfer. So I'm taking transfer order now, and item number, and so for example, to quantity, here reservation is there. Reservation, if you click reservation enable, that means if you go to header level also there will be reservation, uh, auto reservation. If you want, you can do this. So here, so reservation we are enabling. So if you don't want reservation, disable this one, because this feature will be helpful for, see for example, in the inventory, in the um inventory availability we have stock, right? So for example 5 quantity availability is there. Now we are ordering through transfer order 2 quantity, then there will be 3 quantity, right? So if someone order 3 quantity it is okay, but if someone order 4 or 5 quantity, if it picks from this 2 quantity also, which we want, say if they ordered 5 quantity, then all the quantity from the inventory will go to that particular order, right? So to avoid that, we can reserve this quantity to this transfer order. That means whenever you reserve this 2 quantity for this transfer order, then there will be 3 quantity in the inventory that only can pick by the some other purpose. So it is reservation. This is about reservation. let's start doing the other process. Once it is saved, generate picking list. So maybe I'll use this one. On generate picking list, I'm clicking it. So maybe reserved quantity if you select. What happened? Oh, before that, if you want to reserve this by automatically by the system in the header level, it is not enabled. So, if you want to enable this reservation by automatically by the system, not manually, so in that case, you need to go to the parameters. Go to parameters. We have a reservation automatic function in the inventory management parameters. If you go to yeah, transfer order, reserve items automatically, this option. Okay, once this option is enabled, then system automatically reserve the order whenever we created the transfer order. So let's go and test this. So it won't work for our already created ones because we just now enable this feature. So let's take new, and warehouse 2 is the from warehouse and warehouse 3 is the destination warehouse. So we are discussing about transfer order. Select the transfer order. See, automatically reservation is enabled. Okay, this is one thing. If you go to inventory transactions, you can see 2 quantity ordered and 2 is already reserved. So that means it will deduct from the inventory because it not supposed to pick by another order or some other orders, right? So that's why. So then start this one. Okay, I'm selecting all. So then picking list registration. From here, I want to do the partial picking. So I can select here one. Okay, here you can select one and update all. So this is completed. So now same scenario where warehouse 3 came to us and told that don't provide the another quantity. We, we don't want that another quantity, so that needs to be cancelled by us, right? So, oh sorry, let's do the shipment as well. Save it. So shipped quantity is one now. Doing receipt as well from the destination warehouse. Okay, once this is done, let's do that cancelling the remaining quantity, delivery reminder. So if I do, I'll get an error message that sorry, output orders already generated for this order. So actually, whenever you resolve the items, output order has been generated for the quantity, right? So that is the reason its system is not allowing to cancel the remaining quantity. So in that case, we need to cancel the output order first. Once it is cancelled from the output order, then you can able to you can able to cancel your pending quantity. So in the output order quantity, and I think output order quantity. This is the one, I guess. Go to functions and click OK. So this is the error message we are getting. Transfer order 25. Okay, let's go and see whether we cancelled the correct one or not. Now do that. So done. So transfer order, output order has been cancelled, and now remaining quantity also transferred. Now it is received status, and transfer order C status is received. So nothing to do. Okay. This is another scenario, and we have split option as well. We can split the picking list registration place. We can split our quantity and we can cancel it from there. So let's go with that scenario as well. so that so it depends on your requirement what to use, but these are very standard functionalities for the transfer order. To quantity, um, I'm going to I don't want to reserve it, so disabling this. And what I am going to do is that I am doing the generate picking list for all quantity. So first is ship now quantity. Second one is at the time of picking list registration, what we are doing, we are reducing the quantity that like less quantity, uh, and we are doing the shipment and uh, receipt for the partial quantity. Then later on when we try to cancel the delivery reminder, it given an error message. So at that point of time we need to cancel the output orders. Once the output order is cancelled, you can cancel the delivery reminder. You can cancel the remaining quantity. So here this is one more option split we can do. So one, this is slab. For example, only one quantity is going to ship now. Update selected. So it is picked. If you click update all here, it will complete all the lines. But I don't want to complete it for all the lines. So unpick it. So activated status. Only one is completed status picked. I'll go back. I'll do the same steps like shipping and receiving. So this is shipment. Picked quantity. We have one. Ship it. Okay, done. So now warehouse 3 don't want the remaining quantity, so that we need to cancel it. So I'll go to picking list registration. Let's go with this delivery reminder first, so start with delivery reminder, cancel it. I'll get the same error message. What you need to do, go to picking list registration, select this one, cancel picking list line, picking line, cancelled, and it is cancel the status here. Go back. Done. Received status now. Okay, this is another scenario where we can do the partial delivery, partial shipment. So this is about transfer order. I have completed basic setups and transfer order things. So till now what we discussed is that creation of site warehouse, what is site warehouse, and location, how to create, and location, manually creation and as well as automatically creation. Then later on what we did is that we discussed about inventory postings where the main accounts will be mapped for all the inventory transactions. Then we came up with the transfer order process. We have transfer order and transfer journal. What is transfer order and transfer journal? Later on, we discussed about uh, dimension links, how to activate it. Once the dimension link is completed, we created the transfer order, basic transfer order, what is stock transfer and transfer order we discussed. Later on today we discussed about partial shipment and how to cancel the remaining quantity through delivery reminder. When the output orders are generated, how to cancel it and how to cancel the remaining quantity through delivery reminder. These are the things we discussed till now. Generally, transfer order process will be like this. So, first of all, it is creation of transfer order, then generate picking list registration, shipment, and from the destination warehouse side, it is receipt. Okay, that is the process. So, okay, then we'll go with another topic. Stock transfer. I have prepared some documentation. I'll give contact number as well here. Okay. Let's start with stock transfer. Normally, stock transfer is nothing but it is exactly not exactly same as transfer order. There is few differences that we are going to discuss in this topic in this session. First of all, transfer order means moving the inventory from one warehouse to another warehouse. That is the transfer order, right? But in India, if the shipment and receiving branches are between two states, like shipping warehouse is in Andhra Pradesh and receiving warehouse is in Karnataka, and they have different registration, tax registration numbers. In that case, calculated and posted, GST will be calculated and posted to the posted for the transfer order. Okay, so now in the normal scenario, normal transfer order, we don't have this adding the tax details. So that's why we'll use stock transfer in India localization, and an interim transit account. Which account will be used for the offset of these postings is interim transit account. For what postings? For this GST postings, interim account is act as a offset account for these postings, and once it is fully received, then it will be nullified. I'll show you when we are posting any entries and output, how the entries will post. Okay, this is what I just told you, how to map the default price type and transfer type. So when I click here for creating the new transfer order, so by default my transfer type is stock transfer and cost price. This is what I am getting currently. So this is because I have selected my default setups in the parameter level. Let's go there. So in the transfer order, see, for example, if in case I taken the transfer order as default, whenever I try to create the new transfer order, I'll get type as transfer order. This is another thing, and one other thing is that for GST calculation, what we need to do, HSN code or SSC code we need to assign. If it is a item, we'll assign the HSN code in the product master, and if it is a service, SSC code will be added here in the released products. Okay, this is basic setup for GST calculation purpose. That will be there in the released products, that I can show you here as well. So for example, product information management, go to released products. Oh, this is okay. Go to released products. If I go here, see here, HSN code, SSC code, service accounting code, harmonizer system of nomenclature, HSN code. HSN code is for items and SSC code is for service. Then next configuration. As we discussed in the previous slide, interim transit, where it is, sorry, interim transit account is used for the offset account for this GST postings, right? So that's why where we need to map that interim transit account, where we need to map in the transfer order postings, in the posting transfer order, interim transit we need to map. So that is what I mentioned here. Must configure the interim transit account, which is done on the following pages: inventory management, postings, transfer order, transit, interim transit, and in the tax setup as well, we need to select the interim transit for stock transfer, so that system will pick these accounts while booking our postings. And you must set up the main accounts for these things as well. This we already did. Let's go and check the interim transit account whether it is mapped or not. So where we need to go: inventory management, postings, right? It's postings, transfer order, interim transit. Nothing is mapped here. Let's map some account. I'll take, okay, I'll take which is already there. Inventory. Okay, this one, interim transit account 140,200. This is the account we used. And what is the another setup? For GST calculation, go to tax module, tax setup. Our setup is VGST is our company, so this is the setup I did. So this is the tax thing. So if I go to CGST level, see, I have mentioned the steps as well: tax setup, and setup is interim transit for stock transfer. 1 minute, need to check. I'm not sure in this legal entity, VGST, all the tax setups are done or not. Let's check in INMF first. See, this is there. This is here. VGST. I'm not sure whether all the setups are there for GST for this legal entity or not. Maybe. transfer only, it's not coming. Let's check. Inventory management. Okay, this one I'll pick. I'll check it out. I forgot way to enable that particular stock transfer for GST. Stock transfer. Okay, I'll check this later. I'll show you in INMF. So in the INMF, this step is that mapping the interim transit account for transfer order in the tax setup. So this is the place. Let's see. See, this is the account. This is not showing for our legal entity. That I'll check and update in next session. So once these setups are done, whether account is there, here GST level not there, maybe it is available in the subheadings level. That means CGST, SGST, and IGST level. It's available. So once this is done, configure transfer pricing. So configure transfer pricing means like if you want to map the transfer pricing for any product, you can do that as well. So if you go to product information management, released products, in our case we'll take some. Okay, I'll show you any one product. So main is cost, will have transfer price. You can define here transfer price for your this particular product. Okay. Once that is done, a dimension link is enabled that we already discussed in our previous sessions, uh, and we discussed about that those things. And transfer order movement occurs between the warehouses that belongs to different sites. Normally, transfer order will be movement of it is the movement between warehouses that belongs to different sites. The condition is applies from transit and to transit to warehouse, from transit to warehouse, from warehouse and transit then warehouse. As we discussed it, first of all it will be in source warehouse, then it will move to transit warehouse, then it's finally reaches to our destination warehouse. If the farm from warehouse and transit warehouse belongs to same site, from and transit warehouse belongs to the same site, then transfer order shipment will not post to GL. Similarly, if the transit warehouse and to warehouse, that means destination warehouse, belongs to same site, there won't be a transfer order receipt will not post to GL. That means shipment will not be posted to GL at the time source warehouse and transit warehouse belongs to same site. That is the conditions here. If you want to if you must put the transfer stock transfer to GL and track inventory in transit warehouse, we recommended that to use dimension link and create separate sites for the transit warehouse. So for transit warehouse we'll create the separate sites so that we can dimension link will be enabled so that we can track through the GL. Create and post a stock transfer order. This is a scenario. So in this case, what we are doing is that we are going to create the transfer order and create new transfer order from warehouse and to warehouse. We select. So this is about, let's go and start creating the order. Inventory management, transfer order, new, maybe I'll use 11 and 20. Okay, so in this say first it is transfer order. Now currently if we use for example from warehouse and your transit warehouse is belongs to same site, it won't post to GL, right? That is one thing. And if transit or destination warehouse same, it won't post to GL. Receipt will not post to GL. So if I go here and click the source warehouse, and for this transit warehouse is 31 site, it belongs to site 3. and that means from warehouse and transit warehouse belongs to two different sites, so that means it will post to GL, shipment will post to GL. Okay, so these already we posted, right? So I'm not showing thing. And if it is transfer stock transfer, we'll get pricing type as well. Pricing type, if you want to default this one as a pricing type, then we need to go to parameters as well. So currently I'm taking cost to price, add the line. I'll use this product charger adapter, and here in the transfer quantity, this is okay, fine. In price type field, select the price type for transfer order line for following options. We have two options: cost price and transfer price. Cost price is nothing but or cost price or the on hand price of the item is used for the transfer order line. The transfer price that is set up for the item is used for transfer order line. So normally these will be used, two types will be used. If you want cost price, you will select the cost price. If you want to use the transfer price from the master, where we checked, right, in the manage cost we have transfer price, that cost, uh, which one you want to use, that is what they are saying here. In the unit price field, enter the cost price or transfer price for one unit of the item. So if it is cost price, it will take from the cost price, what is the cost for that product, running cost, like that. So if we use transfer price, currently it is zero because we didn't mapped any uh, cost price there, sorry, transfer price there. If you want to check how this triple line is coming, cost price is coming, then go to product, released products. Okay, this is the one. So purchase, where it is. This is transfer price. If you use this option, for example, I'll give you some note here. costing cost objects here. See here, 999 is the price. Site 1 is warehouse 11 belongs to site 1, right? So 999 is the price. So let's go and check the transfer pricing. So let's edit it. So here it is, each is there. There we mentioned quantity, so that's why it's not allowing us to each, does not exist. So quantity, there we given quantity, and here each we given, so it's not allowing us. That means conversion is not there. I'm not going with conversion and all. I just go and edit that transfer price in the product level. So here let's change the unit to each. Yeah, save it, go to inventory, now edit it. Now see, it's basically, if you select transfer price, it will pick from the transfer price. If you take the cost price of the product, it will pick. Okay, that is what they are saying here. The unit price on the stock transfer order line is recalculated based on the inventory dimensions that are specified in the line until the first shipment is posted. The line shipment of the stock transfer line that has been unit price of 0 can be controlled through prevent shipment with 0 value. Okay, that is 0 value, we can prevent it. We'll go with tax thing now. Select tax information, save it. Here you can see the tax information based on your GST setup. This is warehouse 1 and GST latest is tax information available, and GST details, everything is there. So at the line level of invent transfer order from location tab, you can find the tax information that is linked to the shipment from warehouse, and at the line level on the invent transfer order to location tab, to location and from location, it's simple wording only, from warehouse and to warehouse. See here, this one and this one. Okay, what is the tax documents, GST things mapped for these locations? Okay. At the line level, oh, this is fine. Go to tax document. Okay, you can see here tax document here. What is the tax calculation? So this is the tax calculation. 9,999 is the price and 18% is GST, and it's calculated IGST. Normally, if, we have intrastate GST and interstate GST. Interstate is between two states, and intrastate is between intrastate is within the state. If you do the transaction in the interstate, you'll get CGST and SGST, and if it is in between two states, IGST and CGST will be calculated. Okay, so currently it is IGST calculation. Okay, once that's done, go to ship. You can do this generate picking list as well. I'll go with ship transfer order. All everything done. Select the export lines checkbox, and then in the update field select all. Then select the setup tax document and review the settings so that make any adjustments that you are required to close the tab. So if you want to do any major adjustments for the tax things, you can do here. If nothing is there, you can click on OK. So once shipping is done, same way you can receive that transfer order as well, based on your shipment. Okay, once shipment is done, it is received status. Okay, go to inventory, transactions. So this is the thing. This is normal inventory thing. First, source warehouse, it's deducted that quantity and it's went to transit warehouse, and from transit warehouse to destination warehouse. Okay, ledger. As it between two different sites, from warehouse and transit warehouse belongs to two different sites, so it is posting to the GL. So this is the entry, it got posted. As I told you in the presentation that tax IGST recoverable account is posted because it is recoverable. So let's show you one more thing. Purchases, right? Purchases, it will be recoverable. So this is payable. Okay, this is payable. Receivable. what I am trying to show you is that two sides, two transactions, it belongs to IST recoverable, sorry, IGST recoverable, because these are receiving things. This is receiving the item. We'll compare first line and last line. So if I go here, ledger and financial transactions, it is IGST payable. So IGST payable credit. For that, offset account is interim transit. IGST credit, because the goods are selling, right? They are sending to other warehouse. They are sending at the time of sales. It is payable account for GST, and later on interim inventory received debit, inventory receipt debit, inventory inter unit payable credit, inventory issue credit, inventory inter unit receivable debit. For first is inventory inter unit debit and inventory issue credit, and inventory receipt, inventory inter unit payable credit. So then GST, IGST credit, and interim transit debit. So if I go with the second line transaction, same will be there, because those are transit account, right? So same, this one, okay. If suppose we'll go with fourth line or third line, it will be IGST recoverable. This is recovering, right? This is purchasing warehouse. If it is purchasing warehouse, it is IGST recoverable tax. So GST recoverable account, and same entries for inventory issue, that amount, inventory inter unit receivable, inventory receipt, and inventory inter unit payable. Receipt inventory always, when we receiving the inventory, always it will be debit. That means inventory receipt is debit. For that, offset account is inventory inter unit payable account. Next, one more other two lines. Sorry. So, inventory, if whenever you are getting inventory, it will be inventory received, and for that, offset account is inventory inter unit payable. Same way, whenever inventory is issuing, that will be credit. For that, offset account is inventory inter unit receivable account. For GST recoverable account, offset account is interim transit. Those are the things. Let's show you few scenarios. So for example, standard transfer order postings. So for example, cost price is 100. When the shipment is posted, 100 rupees is the price. From warehouse is site 1 to transit warehouse is site 2 to warehouse is site 3. That means here from warehouse and transit warehouse are two different sites, belongs to two different sites. GL postings will be there at the time of shipment. At the time of receipt as well, transit warehouse is different, belongs to different site, and destination warehouse is belongs to different site. There will be entries. So at the time of transfer order shipment posting, it will be these are the entries will be posted. Inventory issues, site 1, from site 1 inventory is going out, so inventory issue will be credit, and in inventory inter unit receivable will be debit, and then in inventory inter unit payable credit, inventory receipt 100, sorry, site. Same way for the recipient postings, you can check it out, site 2 and site 3. From site 2 it will go, and site 3 will be recipient. So it will be inventory issue from site 2, that will be credit. For that, offset account is inventory inter unit receivable, and inventory receipt to inventory inter unit payable, that will be site 3. See, this is one scenario, and next scenario is that site 1. See, site 1 from warehouse and transit warehouse, site 1, then there will be no GL transactions. But for recipient thing, receipt posting, there will be transactions, because transit warehouse belongs to site 1 and destination warehouse belongs to site 3. So at that time, entries will be inventory inter unit receivable will be debit, inventory issue will be credit. That is from site 1. And who is receiving that inventory receipt debit from site 3, and inventory inter unit payable will be credit. Then one more scenario, inventory cost price at this moment is when the shipment is 100, unit price that is specified on the line is 120. The price can be inventory cost price at that at that moment when the line was created, it's updated, or it can be transfer price of the item. So taxable amount 120, GST 10% from warehouse to warehouse and transit warehouse. In this case, at the time of shipment, it will be from site 1, it is going to site 2, right? Inventory issue will be site 1, inventory receipt will be site 2. For those transaction, inventory inter unit payable and receivable with the offset accounts, and GST payable here. So at the time of shipment, right? At the time of shipment means inventory payable account credit, for that interim account debit. Shipment means transfer, and this one receipt. So inventory GST recoverable will come. Recoverable means receivable. Hope I hope you all guys understood the stock transfer for India localization. I think it helps you. If anyone have uh, maybe different topics that you want to discuss, you can reach out to me through my mobile number. If anyone want a finance training session, finance training D365, then you can contact this number, so that I can. These are inventory managements and all. I'm just started with these topics, but finance topics, it's a very it will be very clearly explained in the, so course will be in both English as well as Telugu language. You can reach out to me if anyone want to learn this D365 finance. Okay, thank you all. Bye. We'll discuss transfer order thing only in the next session, maybe under delivery, over delivery, those type of stuff. It's very important, transfer order and transfer journal. So thank you all. Have a good day. Bye.